Alright, let's dive into something that's been buzzing around the internet lately, Lil Wayne and Teen Mom star Rachel Beaver. Now, before we get into the nitty-gritty, let me just say, this story has layers. It's not just about a potential meetup, it's about fame, social media, and how lines get blurred in the digital age. So, buckle up. Here's the deal. Allegedly, Rachel Beaver slid into Lil Wayne's DMs back in November. Her message: "Fly me out, I won't say anything like the last one." Now, personally, I think this line is loaded. It's not just a casual invite, it's a reference to something that happened before, something she's clearly aware of. What makes this really interesting is the power dynamic here. Lil Wayne's a legend in the music industry, and Rachel's a reality TV star. You've got to wonder, what's the context? Why him? Why her? From my perspective, this whole situation screams social media culture. Rachel claims she was encouraged by viewers during a TikTok live to message him. She even said she was drunk at the time. In my opinion, this is where things get messy. Social media can turn a joke into a headline in seconds. One minute you're laughing with your followers, the next you're in a text exchange with a celebrity. What many people don't realize is how these moments can spiral out of control, especially when there's a public figure involved. Now, let's talk about the texts. According to the alleged messages, Wayne responded, asked for her number, and the conversation moved to text. Rachel even mentioned needing a babysitter and wanting to schedule the trip around her birthday. Here's where it gets fascinating. Wayne reportedly assured her she wouldn't have to pay for the trip. If you take a step back and think about it, this raises a deeper question: what's the expectation here? Is it a friendly gesture, or is there an unspoken understanding? A detail I find fascinating is how Rachel later claimed she was blocked after the communication fizzled. Green texts don't lie, folks. What this really suggests is that these kinds of interactions are rarely straightforward. Rachel said she was blindsided by Wayne's engagement news, which he later denied. Personally, I think this highlights how miscommunication can happen, especially when you're dealing with someone in the public eye. One thing that immediately stands out is how quickly narratives can shift. One day you're planning a trip, the next you're reading about it in the tabloids. If we zoom out, this story is a microcosm of a bigger trend. Celebrities and influencers are more accessible than ever, thanks to social media. But with their accessibility comes ambiguity. Are these interactions genuine? Are they just for clout? What makes this story compelling is how it blurs the line between public and private. Rachel's initial message was a joke, but it turned into something much bigger. In my opinion, this is a cautionary tale about the unintended consequences of living your life online. So, what's the takeaway here? Personally, I think it's about boundaries, both for celebrities and for us as an audience. We're so quick to encourage these kinds of interactions, but do we ever stop to think about the fallout? This raises a deeper question: are we complicit in creating these messy situations? What this really suggests is that fame in the digital age is a double-edged sword. It gives you access, but it also strips away privacy. As we wrap this up, I'm left wondering, how many of these stories are out there, just waiting to surface? And more importantly, what does it say about our culture? Are we too quick to judge, too eager to speculate? From my perspective, this isn't just about Lil Wayne and Rachel Beaver, it's about all of us. So, here's my closing thought: next time you see a headline like this, take a moment to think about the people behind it. Because at the end of the day, they're just that, people. And maybe, just maybe, we should give them a little more grace. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below.